And we're back. It's middle of summer. Hope everyone's having good summer. If you, some kids are back to school, so hope you had a good summer. Um, kind of the doldrums. Not a whole lot of catching going on, but still had a good month. Um, well, we're back for another live giveaway, most transparent giveaway in the industry, where literally anyone can win. The more fish you release, better your chances of winning. And I'm going to bring on the team so far. We got Carrie. And hey, maybe for the first time on the broadcast ever, we got Dawson.
Hey, Dawson.
So
Hey,
we're stoked about that. So if you don't know Dawson, I'm going to give you a little introduction. So Dawson is a member of our board of directors and been just a great advisor to us and love having him to be a part of it. And he's kind of behind the scenes a lot of times. So now you get to see Dawson. So Dawson, in my little presentation, we're going to talk about our event coming up. So I want you to discuss it, okay?
sure.
So Carrie and I were just talking about I sent a picture to the group today because I went fishing inshore for the first time. Like actually, not even kidding, I did not enter one fish in the month of July. Nothing. I was busy catching the prehistoric bowfin. Honestly, like it's fun, and I had a tournament, so I took some relatives up there to experience it, and I was doing some pre fishing, and then of course fish a tournament. Also, just been really busy with work, but anyway, went fishing with my partner Ralph for my strike, and launched this morning. It was slack high tide. Like we figured nothing was going to happen. Nothing did happen for till the tide got like about halfway out, and then it was like it was one of the most fun days I've ever had fishing here. And here's why. It was really weird today. Like it was a really negative low tide. Like it's maybe as low as I've ever seen it. And it stayed slack low for like an hour and a half. So, and the water was fairly clear. So it made it like Louisiana fishing. It was really cool. Like you could ease along and sort of pitch pitch at lay down trees and like pick apart areas without the tide, like bringing your lure into under the tree and stuff like that. And this is the craziest thing. Like we were in the creek that we fish a lot, and there was shadows being cast by the trees into the water, so that you could see there's like a distinct shadow, maybe 10 feet off the bank. And we heard a fish crash something on the shore, so we went over there, and I I pitched up there and freaking fish pounced on it. It was a 32-inch red, which is a really big red for inshore. That's like in the probably in the top 15 as far as size I've ever caught in the creek. And well, wow, that's great. Daymaker, whatever, blah blah blah. Take a picture, tag it, let it go, and go 30 feet down the creek and freak it, and an even bigger one hits, and it took me like 120 yards of drag around the corner, and I want to like I want to give kudos. Yeah, there it is. Look at that giant. Thanks, Carrie.
Look at that donkey.
It was a donkey. So
That's crazy.
kudos to freaking toadfish, right? So I got one of these throwback revival rods. I won it actually. It's a combo actually. I won it for tagging from DNR. They gave me one of these things, and it has a um, Carbon Elite toadfish reel. And I I've got all the reels. Like I'm a Shimano guy for the most part. Right? I've got Daiwas. I've got all the big reels, and they're all great reels. But I have a Stella too. Like a Stella is like the highest of high end um, Shimano
Daiwa.
reels.
Shimano, yeah, I got 2 of those.
It's got like 11 bearings in it. It's got like a super smooth. You know this, Carrie. Like even the slightest pressure, it doesn't bind. It just like goes. Well, that reel has an amazing drag on it. Like I was so impressed with it. I would not have landed that fish if that thing didn't have such a great drag. I actually texted Casey from Toadfish. I said, "Look at this fish." I said, "This is on your rod, your reel, and your braid." And I was like, this reel is amazing. So anyway, he didn't ask me to say that, and I'm not sponsored by Toadfish. They are sponsored of Producer 20, but I'm just saying that as a happy customer because I was really impressed with that thing. So check them out, man. It's a good reel, and they're reasonably priced too. Anyway,
I'm actually wearing my Toadfish shirt from the event last year,
yeah,
ironically.
we're gonna talk about that. So coming up, I'm gonna let
Thanks.
you talk about it. Okay. Yeah. So commercials over, but anyway, this is like the 2 biggest reds I've ever caught inshore, and they were back to back today, which is crazy. I have no idea why they were there. I've never seen fish that size in the creek, so it was weird. It's been a weird year for me.
Well, like I said earlier, my biggest redfish on my boat and the boat I sold to Adam, they're 31 inches. And I bet I've had 4 31-inch redfish on this boat. And the biggest one on Adam's boat was 31 inches. I cannot find a 31.5-inch redfish inshore. Now, I've caught 40-some-inch redfish on, cut bait at the jetties. But artificial inshore, they just don't get bigger than 31 inches. So that guy, what was he doing there? And even the 32, what was he doing there?
I have no idea, man.
That's crazy.
It's very strange.
I'm gonna send you guys a bunch of pictures
That's what I love about you, Dawson. You
from an old
always,
guy.
He's gonna top us.
I don't care what we're talking about. Dawson
Oh.
always has something
Oh,
to add.
He
oh.
got us. But anyway, here's an important thing that's worth talking about. So, I've caught redfish this time of year. The water is 80, like
Almost 90.
86 degrees.
Yeah.
And I've tagged the fish. It's kicked away, and I've had someone find it dead like 2 days later. So, and I thought I did everything right. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't even like to really fish this time of year for that reason. But anyway, these fish that we caught today, I reeled them up. This is like I'm not saying this is perfect, but this is like just for your own ideas or try it. When we got these fish to the boat, we netted it, and I just said, Ralph, just leave it in the water. And then I reached in there and tagged it while it was still in the net, still in the water. Then I got the ruler ready. I picked it out real quick, got a measure, put it back in the net in the water. Then I got my camera, gave it to him, turned it on, get it all ready, picked it up, quick picture, put it back in the net, and then released it. And they all kicked off really strong. So it's just worth saying that even though they kick away, doesn't mean they're necessarily going to live. So hopefully what I did today was to help those fish help them live, so.
Where's that noise come from?
Not sure.
Is there any chance you think that fish was about to spawn? It looks so fat. I'm looking at your picture. Literally, it's got holes.
It's an adult and it should be spawning. So one was a male. The 32 was a male.
How do you know that?
It was thumping.
Oh, okay.
Audibly thumping. So Michael, that indicates maybe they were spawning. If they're spawning up in the creek like that, I've never heard of that before. That's wild. It's possible though.
I mean, it seems like a good place to have babies.
maybe that's kind of cool. I got to talk to DNR about that. That maybe they were spawning up there.
I mean,
think-
literally I mean, I don't know if it'll sell because I got the thing, but like it's been eating real well up there.
Yeah, that second one was a fat bastard, but it was heavy. But anyway, okay. So recap of July. This is gonna be like a broken record. Michael, you want to take it away on the app?
The
Remind everyone about the app and that they should get one and all that.
yeah. So if you guys are interested in submitting your fish into the program, just because it's fun and or part of the raffles, or you want to just have like a catch log of your larger fish, you can go and download the app. You can get links off the website. You can grab them here. This app literally just submits the fish into the program. It's pretty quick and easy to get set up, and this automatically enters you into our monthly raffles. There's no funniness about it. There's no marketing. There's no tracking. It really is pretty lean and sleek and meant to kind of work fast and be easy. So I would say also, as you guys are using this, even those of you that already have it, if you have feedback, like it's missing something or you wish it did something else, send that our way for sure. You can find our support links on the site. And there's more that we're going to do with this and our leaderboards and all that kind of stuff too. We're trying to sort through that. I'm sure we'll probably have more progress when it gets a little colder, maybe substantially colder. We'll see. Fall's a pretty busy time for most people in the sport. But yeah, there's excited about the feedback and excited about the releases we've gotten. We did do a special kind of one-off announcement for 5,000 entry. We're going to do every 1,000 entries, I think, up until 10, and maybe after that. I don't know. We haven't talked about it explicitly, but we're trying to highlight kind of folks that are entering the fish on like the 1,000 mark. I think we're maybe at like 5,600 now, so we're already making our way towards 6,000. I can't remember if we did 5,000 last time, but when we had the call last month, I can't remember if that was in between or if we had that on the last call.
Question. Yeah, I can't remember. The if you followed the socials, it was Todd Freons who's in. He is in Rhode Island, I think. Entered the 5,000 fish, and it was like a legit 42-inch striper or something like that on a kayak.
So monster.
Which is so cool. So cool.
Who monitors fish pictures? Do we have anybody that monitors fish pictures? And the only reason I'm asking is because I caught this. I caught this. Can you see it? It's a raccoon.
Oh, raccoon.
In a cage. I caught that in a cage this week. It had been eating the cat food out of the barn. Anyway, my neighbor said it's a release over 20.
That's it. They swim.
I was thinking about sending it as a release over 20 to see if it got caught. I mean, see if anybody caught that. So do we have anybody? I mean, we're all supposed to be monitoring these, right? These pictures.
Yeah, so we don't currently. We used to have a private web page where I could just go and scan through them.
Yeah.
And there was only like a couple cases ever where someone entered like a walleye, or I mean like a pike, and I had to remove it. But we do have the link to all the images, so Michael and I can talk about maybe we can make like a way that we can monitor it.
Well,
I didn't want to make that public because I just really didn't want, like, in our mission is to be a positive source on social media, and I didn't want people shaming other people if they were, 500 reasons why they would shame another person for doing this or that or the other thing, but my main reason for looking at it was just to see that that no one was cheating or gaming the system.
Yeah, and I don't think you've ever caught anybody doing that. None of us
Not a
have. I
problem.
mean, that was actually that was my point by bringing that up, is that it's such an honor-based system that we don't have to monitor it.
Right. Exactly.
So
There's a chance if you hit a raffle, we're probably going to hit the link on the image.
Yes.
Like
We
at
will
that
find
time.
it then, and you
But-
will not get the winning package if you enter raccoon. Want to remind everyone that our new website is live. Check it out. We do have online store there. I didn't put a slide. It's kind of premature, but Carrie, do you want to talk a little bit about meeting with that apparel place?
I'm sorry, David, I can hardly hear you. Meeting with what?
The place that does like the logos on stuff.
Yeah. So Adam actually kind of found this and set it up through Vapor, and we went to consult with them, and it's really a great. It's going to be a great venue for us to be able to get like visors or coffee cups or whatever without having to buy 90 of this and 86 shirts. And so what we're going to be able to do is if you have a tournament where you have, let's just say, like Drum Spots has given us all of these shirts, we can go and take those shirts to these folks, and they'll logo our Release Over 20 emblem on the sleeve or wherever we want it, and we can hand them out for tournaments. We can also have gift cards. So if let's just say we give away shirts and all kinds of stuff, but especially when it comes to shirts on the giveaways, I'm just picking an extra large here and a small here and whatever. But if we do gift cards, then they can actually go to the shop and they can get the size that they wear. So they're not having to give it away to grandma or grandpa or their child or whatever. So it's I think it's going to be a really good fit for us. I think we meet with them in another week or so.
So we should have like an option to get the logo on lots of different things, and we don't have to carry the inventory. And we're not here to make money anyway, so we won't like net as much for the cause, but who cares, right?
Well, and that's exactly the question I asked her too, David. I said, look, we're buying shirts from Vapors for like $16 and we're selling them for 25 roughly. And she said, yeah, but you're not buying them at the discounts that we get. You're buying them at 80. We're buying them at 800. So she said, your discount, by the time we do the work and put your logo and everything on it, she said, your cost isn't going to be that much different.
Oh, wow.
So now we don't have to have the burden of inventory and the cost of inventory. So our money is not, setting. And really that's a moneymaker for us. Our store is a moneymaker for us. So we want to be able to sell merchandise. So now we cannot, we don't just have hoodies and gaiters. Now we've got visors and coffee cups and, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Well, this is all hot off the press, so we'll be announcing more in the future about that.
yeah, and I want to have those folks on once we get set up, then I want to have them on a giveaway in a couple months or whatever. Let them explain it better.
Cool. Sounds good. I showed this last month as well, but I did want to let everyone know that we have boat decals now. And for size comparison, on the right is our normal 5-inch logo. These are like 14 inches. So if you ever want to buy one to put like on the side of the hull of your boat or something, or somewhere on the inside or whatever, we have these. They're real thick and like UV resistant. and they're on our website store currently as well. Did want to mention this. So it's a busy week. I was asked to speak at the Low Country Saltwater Anglers. This is local Somerville Club, and I think what I'm going to be doing is talking about our new redfish regs and the why behind that, and kind of just go over the life cycle of redfish and talk about that. So if you're in the local area, want to come check that out, I'll be there. And then
But
as soon as
time out.
what?
I'm in that picture.
Is that you?
That's me. Yeah.
Is that the first time that we met?
I don't even know that. Like maybe like I mean to talk to you guys for a minute, but yeah, that's funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I've probably seen this picture like 5 times before in another slide. Maybe not, but yeah, that's definitely my black Arc'teryx vest.
I was, hey
I
man,
wear them out.
Michael, I was super impressed when you said you were in that picture. I'm looking and thinking, damn, that's a doormat. Then I realized that you sitting in the front row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him right there.
Yep.
Catching that doormat.
Cool.
Sit.
But then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm hopping in the car and driving down to Dawson's for this. So Dawson, you want to let us know what this is all about?
Sure.
Where's?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, where is this? You're getting ready to tell me though, so go ahead.
Yeah, I am. So, inspired by some duck hunters that have a Monday night pint night to talk conservation, and then of course with it being August and incredibly hot. Last year we did it for the first time and probably had right at about 30 people. We crashed the Bay Street local Low Country Fly Tying Club's monthly get together, but there'll be a bunch of other local guides there and those that have picked up on it on social media. And the first $500 worth of beer will be free, and it's to talk about in a very casual and a very laid back way about Release Over 20, what it does, what its goals are, and talk about the conversations we may have fishing, the conversations we may have on the boat or on the dock or with a captain, and what we continue to do to try to maintain the fishery for trout and redfish and sheephead and all the inshore fish that as the South Carolina population, and of course as the Southeast population has increased, trying to maintain and sustain that fishery. So looking forward to having everybody. It's going to be at Shell Ring Brewery, which is a microbrewer right there beside the Port Royal Fish House in Port Royal. From 6 to 9 p.m. on Thursday, if I believe I got my dates right, August the 13th.
That's correct.
Yeah, they were. It was cool last year. They were tying flies, and everybody that was there was like really good people, good to talk to.
And grateful to have their first beer bought for them.
Whatever helps.
Hey, this is a really cool location and a really good time for a good cause. So hope to see
That's
you there.
Is that Port Royal? Is that close to Beaufort then, Dawson?
Yeah, so you'll Beaufort is before you hit Ladies Island.
Yeah.
Before you hit St. Helena, but as you go through Beaufort, you basically bear right or further south, and you'll go past the old Navy base that's here, and down right towards the end, there was a little bit of a working port there for a period of time, I think, and it's right down on the end there. Beautiful view of the bridge and Port Royal Sound and that area,
Okay.
right the fish house there. So
Nice.
yeah.
Wanted to remind everyone in South Carolina that the second annual Put 'em Back tournament for brought by the Toadfish Oyster Coalition, along with Release Over 20, is coming up. It's on September 13th through 19th, and the signups are open. There's sponsorship opportunities. My company iStrike is one of the sponsors. Z-Man's a sponsor. The first, I can't know how many, it was like maybe 50 people will get like something special from Toadfish, and you'll also get like $50 worth of like captain's bag stuff just for entering. So you get like a good portion of your money back. And then there's a award ceremony at the end. This is like a week-long tournament. It's all catch and release, and it's really fun because it's like a three fish for 3 species, so it's like a 9-fish rubric to fill out. And then there's all kind of different prizes with different categories. There's a guide category, rec angler category, youth category. Really fun last year, big success. This one's going to be bigger and better. So look forward to that. So get signed up. Yeah, so the next one to announce, this is the first time we're announcing this, is we're sort of franchising our Release Over 20 / Pure Flat Slick Lures trout tournament. So we've had 2 years in Louisiana. That's been a really, really fun, great event. And the photo in this is from, it was from this year's event down in Hopedale, Louisiana. But Don Bellius, who's our Mississippi rep, is bringing it to Mississippi. So it's going to be on November 14th, and it's a day-long tournament. It's going to be same format. It's going to be 2 trout, total length with 2 trout aggregate, and then there's going to be a redfish side pot for most spots. It's all catch and release. We're looking to get conservation-minded anglers to come and join us and talk about the cause and do it all for the right reasons. Hopefully we'll grow it over time. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be there. Greg Sample from Pure Flats is going to be there, and we already have a bunch of people talking about it, so it's going to be a good time. Don's not here, but I want to publicly thank Don for stepping up and doing this. Like we hope that this is what our state reps do. Like they see an opportunity to grow things, and they take the initiative, and we're here to support them. So, all right. So, when do you guys want to sort of go through our our monthly total? So it's not me this time. Michael,
Go for it, Michael.
Michael, you got it.
But I haven't seen the deck.
It's okay. It's okay. Just wing it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was actually waiting for you to go through next. Nobody wants to hear me read, but did we have 760 entries? That's actually. I do. They've actually been going up quicker than I feel like we hit a little bit of a stall, but the numbers are starting to creep back up, which is good to see because it's hot and there's people finding fish, and it hasn't been me because I've had too much going on. So I'm glad they're still flopping out there. I have also noticed that we've had a little bit of climb in the sheep's head entries. So I don't know if there's a seasonality to that, especially for our friends a little bit further north. But definitely see more sheep's head coming in. So yeah, sheep's head at 66, 109 speckled trout, which is awesome. Love to see more flounder. Love to see more than 11 flounder coming through. So hopefully that number will continue to go up. And then it'd be cool too to see the striper numbers going up as well as we get more participation. But 25 there, and then 548 on the red drum. Obviously the drums are normally the larger entry, highest targeted fish, which is probably no surprise. But now I'm really cool. It's cool to see the 759 inches. Hey, Don. We were just talking about you.
Don, we just talked about your tournament, buddy.
Good deal. Good deal. Y'all put it out there, man.
Yeah, man. Do you got anything to add?
Yeah, I just started collecting a few prizes, man, getting some really good stuff. It's gonna be hard to figure out what to give away for the early bird
Yeah, you got some good stuff, huh?
so far.
That's awesome.
So we need to start talking about all that stuff, I guess, here shortly.
Don, tell everyone about like how everyone walked away with something from the Louisiana tournament.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't many tournaments where you actually every participant walks away with a prize. You know, we just had a lot of stuff, and we're blessed to be able to give that much stuff away and have everybody walk away with a nice prize.
Yeah, in a nutshell, like when every team gets like a poker chip or something, and then when you come back to the weigh-in, it's kind of an incentive to come back, even if you didn't think you placed, because you put your chip into a box, and then we pull the chip, and then you get like that. You get your first pick at like this giant table full of raffle prizes, and then like the next chip gets the next pick, and then so on. In the first 2 years of the Louisiana tournament, like every single team, walked away with a raffle prize, and they're all really nice stuff. And hopefully we can do that again at this one.
Yeah. But on the flip side of that, if we have so many teams, it might work out where we may not have enough. So I wouldn't definitely say that everybody's going to walk away with something. Depends on how many teams we have.
That's right. But hopefully we got a lot. Hopefully we got a lot of teams and a lot of prizes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the plan anyway.
Yes, sir.
So
All right. Thank you,
looking
Don.
forward to it.
All right, Michael.
Oh gosh, I'm on mute. All right. So top 10 overall. Do we know where Carl Rockphone is
Yeah, he's
from?
in Louisiana.
Okay, nice.
He's an awesome guy.
Awesome. Is he signed up for the tournament?
I don't know. It's a good guy.
We should work on that. Coming in at number 2, Mike Gardner. I've recognized Robert Montana in number 3. And then I think Brian Ford too, number 4. Casey Engler coming in at 5. Let's see. Recognized a lot of these names. Eric Fontaine coming in with 14 and number 6 spot for overall. Todd Trions, Danny Nowak at number 8 with 11. Early Lynch with 10 catches, and Nick Calderelli. You're just trying to see how good my phonetics are. I know what's going on here.
That's right.
You passed, Michael. Good job.
You did a
You
good
get to
job.
do it next week or next
Yeah.
month. I mean,
There are some good new names, which I love to see that. Right. Okay, here's the red drum.
I feel like we're on repeat. A lot of the guys here. I'm not going to go through every name I just did. I actually think I just mentioned every one of these gentlemen. Let me pick out who was not on the last board. Ben Myers coming in at number 9 with 6 drum, and Jackson Matheny at number 5. And sorry if I mispronounced your first name.
All right, and then we got Trout.
Cool. These are the guys going after the big thumps. Not that we don't like the Reds too. Let's see. We've got Mike Gardner with 20 for the number 1 spot. Don, is it this you? These are, yeah.
yeah.
Nice. It's good to see you on the board. Number 2. With
I think
six.
Don put those up on like July 1st.
Damn, Don's on the board without his buddy.
Casey
what'd
Engler
you,
with
what'd you do to Daryl? Where's
Yeah,
Daryl?
no kidding. Where's Daryl?
He's been out and about. We just haven't been really
He's-
finding a whole
he's
lot of
had-
things.
Daryl's had the flu or something.
No, he still works during the week, and on the weekends we've been having some not so good weather,
Okay.
and then we hadn't been getting out a whole lot on the weekends. I've been going during the week, so when he's working, so can't
Gotcha.
fault him for that. He's got to work.
You
So
pulled the spark plug out of his boat, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, but he did have a trim motor go out last week that held him up a day.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the water's probably pretty warm down by you, Don. Where are you
84 to 88.
you finding these trout in deeper water right now, or
No, they actually been in 3 to 5 foot. Not really deep.
Don, you're fishing when it's 83, though. You're not fishing when it's 88, right?
No, I'm fishing when it's 88 too. I mean, they just push off a little bit in the edges. They hide in that grass where it's cool, not in that grass, that dark grass.
Gotcha. We don't have that here, so.
cool? All right. I think I didn't hit every name, but I think we were here long enough. Congratulations, everybody, for hitting the board. We appreciate you.
Only took 2 to make the top 10.
Striper, let's see, Todd with 13, Hunter with 2, and David, Brian, and Ian each with 1. I need to get out there. Then Sheepshead, we've got 5 entries. John in first place with 1 or 2, PJ with 2, and then Ryan with 1.
Notably, these don't include the guide catches.
So I have a friend of mine who's a captain that fishes for stripers on Marion. And of course he's catfishing now because striper season's not in, but he said that if you catch 2 stripers in a row, if you're bass fishing, whatever, and you catch 2 stripers back to back, you have to pull anchor and move. Have you guys heard that before? You can't target stripers. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, I think I have heard that. The lake has some really.
I've never heard that before.
Rules.
What about below the dam? Is it okay then?
I don't know. I just know it's Marion is what he told me, Lake Marion. So
It's Marion and
Well, it was a silvered barred catfish, was what it was.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I want to fish for them. I don't want to keep them. I'm not going to keep them even in the season, but I like catching them. But anyway, go ahead.
The flounder board non-guides, Mike Gardner first place with 3, Caleb Tumberland with 2, and Casey Englert with 1. Some of these guys are getting a good variety of species on the leaderboards.
Any of you guys catching any flounder? Because I'm not. I mean,
Last time I went out, I got the last 2 times I went out, but it's been a while. I was catching flounder, but I think they were on their early summer run.
So
Yeah.
Brian Ford, he fishes the Cooper up here. He had it over 20 this month. They're few and far between though. State leaderboards.
Yeah, so for 1st through 5th, releases by state: South Carolina with 324, Florida with 105, North Carolina 92, Texas 75, and New Jersey, which is really cool to see, coming in at 63. Yeah. Louisiana with 37 in 6th place, Virginia in 7th place with 30, Rhode Island, which is also cool to see some more numbers coming through at 13, and 8th place, Alabama coming in at 10, and Mississippi in 10th place coming in at 7.
Remember when we had if we were lucky to have 10 from Louisiana? Pretty cool to see that number pretty high. Shout out to the Coldwater States. Keep it up.
Giveaways. All right.
Time.
This is my realm. David, if you've switched anything out, just let me know because I'm going to read it from. I know you have, so I can kind of look at listen, the Captain's July giveaway. Doesn't look like there's much there, but in honesty, though, that AFCO long sleeve shirt is a $49 value. So the Coastal Knockers is $9. The Drum Spots hat is $30. And I mean, it doesn't look like a whole lot. Got a mirror. It looks like you added a mirror lure to that. But it's a really nice
clips
part.
or you had like one of the Coastal Knockers. I think we don't have those anymore. So.
Oh, okay. I did have Coastal Knockers on there. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Oh, hold on a second. I do this every time.
I try to keep these things to about, $75 to $100, worth of merchandise. And, when you throw a $50 shirt in there, it's hard to add anything else to it without.
Yep. So we have 427 guide entries. I did take hey, Michael, on this giveaway, I did take the entries that were in the main draw for guides, and I put them over here in the guide drawing manually. Just so you know, there's like 90 catches or something like that. So there's 427 in this draw.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, so 3 rolls, and the winner will be the 3rd roll. 87, 80. The winner is 82. That was weird. That was like. Tightly packed. 82, right? 82 is Jace Amberson from Osprey Eye Charters, and his client was Blake. The 20-inch trout. Nice. Good to see you.
That's great. I've never heard of him before. So that's
On the money.
Yeah, congrats, dude. Okay, and to remove this and go back to this.
All right. Giveaway A is a Cast It Forward Sun shirt, Drum Spots hat, Epoch Battery drawstring bag, which I see it. I Strike Release Over 20 Texas I-316 3-pack, Grand Strand Saltwater Anglers decal, and a Hidden Tea Products decal, and I think a Release Over 20 hook shirt.
Yeah, all these will always come with the Release Over 20.
Come with the Release Over 20 hook shirt, which aren't, you don't see that, but it comes with.
Unfortunately, we don't ever show it, but
yeah,
it's even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main draw's got 332. And
Somebody had a 49-inch entry of something near the end there.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, first roll 76, 90, and the winner is 226. Which is Tucker Keynes from South Carolina with a 21-inch red drum.
Nice.
Love to see a new name. That's awesome. Okay, and it's going to be
Giveaway B is Mirror Lure 36 MR, Marshwear sticker, Pure Flats soft plastics, Pure Flats decal, Cast It Forward t-shirt, Release Over 20 donation hat, Z-Man soft plastics, and Minnows Z fried bologna. We say bologna. Release Over 20 hook sun shirt.
I think I substituted this Mud Minnow hat for something.
Hey, what?
That's the last of it, right?
No, we have a lot more Mud Minnow hats.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
What size are those slick lures? Are they
Those are the juniors.
okay?
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, let's do this one. 3 rolls. 199, 272, and winner is 257, which is Colby Harwell from Alabama. The
Nice.
20-inch red drum.
Man, it's nice seeing different names here.
Sure is. Congrats, Colby. And our last one is this one.
And giveaway C is the Mirror Marshmallow Soft Plastic, Cast It Forward Sun Shirt, Z-Man Thick Trick, 3.75. Laguna Shrimp, Top Water Company Sample Pack Clips, Tail and Ties Sticker, Slap a Fish Decal, Stinky Balls Cap, Release Over 20 Hook Shirt. I'm going to go back to this Tail and Ties sticker. Have you guys seen his Talon lanyards for sunglasses?
Mm-mm.
If you haven't, check out his website. He's Kaiser is just killing it with those. They're fantastic. I'm going to get a couple of those so we can give them away.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I don't think we have any more topwater clips, so I substituted some high strike trout eye.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, last giveaway. 3 rolls. 176, 201. The winner is 263, which is Ira Rhodes from Florida with that 20-inch red drum. Another new
Cool.
name.
That's great.
Congrats, Ira. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, so that completes our giveaway. We'll get in touch with everybody. Again, the only way to participate is to download the app and use it to enter your fish. It's super easy. We had almost 800 entries this month.
That's awesome.
Because it's easy. So, yeah, keep them coming. Tell your friends about it. Don't be afraid to download it. We're not stealing anything. We're not selling your information.
Nope.
We're not giving you ads.
I just get a little jealous when I see all the entries when we do the leaderboards, but that's what it's all about.
You jealous because what?
I just like seeing the numbers people are putting up
Oh,
because
yeah,
somebody's fishing. So somebody
Oh,
should always be fishing,
yeah, you're
even if
jealous
it's not me.
because we're working
Yeah.
and they're fishing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I got to tell you, it was so hot today, and I'll send the video to you guys on the thread. There was a Portuguese man of war on the end of the dock in my creek. And then as I walked up, big old crab, probably had a 6-inch flounder in his mouth. And I got to
Wow.
think that's due to the temps. Flounder got hot, something like that. Big old
Should
crab
just
got on it.
like making them boil right in your creek down there.
I was thinking that, Mike. Thinking that if I only had my gigging stick, but that wouldn't be appropriate on this cast.
Yeah, we've had several jubilees down here where the oxygen goes low. Man, they flounders all
Correct.
over up right on the beach, and they've been scooping them up, picking them up. You know, just happened to several places up and down the coast here 2 or 3 times this year already.
That makes total sense, and I've seen that. I have not seen one of those personally, but that makes total sense why that happened. Is we might have had some sort of a little jubilee in the creek or where that crab was able to get that flounder for sure.
Yeah, it happens a lot down here. Well, not a lot. I mean, 4 or 5 times a year.
Right. But with our rain, and I wonder if that's why what David was talking about earlier with the negative tide that we've had a huge push of rain on top of some drought conditions, so really could have possibly inverted the tides in some way here, which of course is what makes fishing fascinating. Every day is different.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. Thanks for all joining. Dawson, I'll see you Wednesday night.
Yes, sir. Let's find us a
And
tarpon.
We'll catch us a tarpon on Thursday, and then we'll go talk to everyone in the fly fishing group.
I can't wait to see one of you guys in the water with that fish.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, guys.
Good luck.
All right. See
Bye,
you.
y'all.
Have a good week.
All right, fellas.